What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? Sorry for the little bit of a stumble there at first. All kinds of little strange issues going around. Having a hard time getting things working. Don't know what the deal is with OBS. It keeps crashing at important times. Voice is low, huh? Alright, let me turn it up a bit. How's that? Oh, you know what? I bet the mic's not even set up anymore. Like I said, something funky's happening. No, it says external mic. Should be okay. We'll see where it goes. Let me get the music rolling. Let's get that going. As usual, guys, let me know how everything sounds and looks, and we'll go from there. Figure it out. Ooh, good song right off the bat. Nice. I can hear you. That's good. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Alright, I lost all the chat in the beginning because I reconnected. But I see Surge, Ryathon, Eric, GM451, Blind Grey Wolf, Philip, JP, Load of Clips. Zumi's here, look at this. You'll be back, huh? Alright. Nope, no worries. Do your thing. Yeah, another stream. So, we ran into a couple interesting things towards the end there. I was really trying to get my phone to connect because you can use this as a wireless camera, and I've used it before. But when I connected it, it crashed OBS, and you can't rejoin a stream once it ends. It makes a new stream. So that was a little bit of an upset, but I guess it already ended anyway, right? So in that stream at the end there, I was trying to show these parts that were printed right here. So the A and B, this was the whole point of the last stream, but those parts weren't there, so we got everything printed. I printed everything else that we might have needed as well. Let's see where I ended up putting that. Extras. But yeah, I ended up printing everything else that we might need for the build, including a couple handles. Let's see, where did I end up putting all that stuff? Let's get it. There it is. Alright, yeah, so here's all the prints. including a super neat tool that they made that I didn't know about. Very useful and gonna be useful. But everything that we need for the Z, for the motherboard, everything is here. Everything is here. Here it is. So like I said, I went through the manual, made sure that we got what we need so we don't have that hiccup. But I didn't want to extend the build any longer, so I went off stream and put together the A and B. As you can clearly see, oh look at that, it's on random, and we get the entry song right away. Next. So yeah, the prints came out fantastic, by the way. That's why I was trying to show them to you. But the installation there went really, really easy. Same with the bed mount as well. I also printed that and installed that real quick, because all that stuff we were supposed to do. But there was nothing tricky about it. It was really, really straightforward. You know, I was going to mention if anything was tricky, but it wasn't. It just, I feel like this is a really straightforward build. I know some people actually say that if they were to give advice on which one to print first, they would say the Trident over this, but I don't know. This, so far, maybe I haven't gotten to the really complicated parts, but so far, this seems to be a little bit more simple, and especially because there isn't going to be a giant slew of wires to run through chains. I have a feeling that this might actually be a simpler build, although slightly more fiddly, because big fingers. Let's see what's going on. Caleb, how you doing? Randy, how are you, buddy? Daniel, how you doing? 3D displacement. Hey, man, long time no see. Good to see you here. Hope you can build one. Yeah, me too. So 3D displacement, I've known for actually a long time. When I first really got into Aquilas and modifying Enders, and actually before the Aquila, that was when the A8 A8 Plus days. He designed a whole bunch of parts for it, and I worked with his designs, and we kind of bounced some ideas off each other, and I built a bunch of his stuff. Really talented dude. So good to see you in here. Haven't talked to him in a while. Most complicated part was the A and B motor assembly, in my opinion. The next one will be maybe the tool head, but that's easy. Yeah, the tool head, even the tool head looks simpler than the stealth burner, because like the fans slip in, there's no like LEDs, you know. Obviously you can put all that stuff in there, but it looked okay, and that was the first time I actually went through the manual. So we'll see. I'm excited to keep it going. So today we are going to build the Z and maybe put the belts on. I think that was the order of events. In fact, let me open my manual, because whoops, I should probably do that. New tab. Yep. Local file. Why would a local file need to load like that? Okay. Computers. Hey, Brian's in here too. Brian, I haven't talked to you in a minute too. Hope everyone's doing all right. Oh, Snabby pretty far into the build. Yeah, it's been coming along really easily. I don't know if it has anything to do with the kit, because I don't have an example to go off of. Like, for example, the bed is completely one piece, and that avoided a giant slew of assembly. But so far, and also the nuts, the little PCB nut holders, I didn't have to fiddle with any of that. So far, the most fiddly part was leaving out a couple of the M3 nuts into the slots. I had to undo the entire frame 2 times to get that in there. But yeah, here's the assembly. Let me show you guys, just in case you're following along and you want to know. Of course, my Winamp's not working. Why? Alright, hold on a second. Oh, and this is blasting. Sorry, guys. Yeah, man, OBS, I don't know what's going on with OBS, but I feel like I'm having a lot of bugs out of nowhere, and I don't remember the last time I updated it. So I think it's time to probably either find something else or hope that the update works, or an update works. Like, for example, where is my Winamp, guys? I want my Winamp screen. It helps me. It helps me stay on it. Here we go. Okay, got it. Boom. There we go. Now it feels right. We're home now. Everything's okay. Winamp's there. Let me hit the lock so it doesn't go away. Alright. Oh, what's going on here? Jeff, thank you. Jeff, I appreciate the 5 gifted memberships, man. That's very nice of you. As always, thank you very much. Todd, how you doing? This kid has cheetah board, though. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jeff. That's very kind of you. Hey, Mika, how you doing? Fednor. Fednor the Great, as they say. It's a myth. It's a myth at this point. I don't know why I put all the stuff here. I feel like I'm going to be bumping into it all the time, but we'll see. Anyway, what I was trying to say was, for those people that are following along, as you can see here, the build was really easy. Just some heat inserts, some long bolts. You kind of slide everything in. The one important thing I noticed is there's 2 types of washers. I mean, they don't call them washers. They specifically say here they're called spacers. I think they're called shims on the bag. There's 2 types of shims. There's 1mm shims and 0.5mm shims, and you need to use 0.5mm shims here. And there's a bunch of them in a little bag, so make sure you use the right ones when you do that. But yeah, very straightforward assembly. That little tool is a must. Otherwise, you can measure it like this with calipers, but the tool is just so much easier. I used it on the other build as well. The tool also has other things in it, like this is an actual multi-tool. The hole in the middle here is going to help us cut the PTFE tube for the hot end, and then this actually has an Allen key built into the tip here, and that's for the what's on the front here? For these guys, for the tensioners, not tensioners, for the idlers. So a bunch of little tools in one, so that's very nice. Let's go back to the browser. Yeah, so you just have to make sure you install the B on the right side and the A on the right side. And that was that. It was just some bolts. You used the nuts that you put in there earlier to line them up. That part was easy. And the idlers, right? We did the idlers in the stream as well. And then, okay, yep, then we did the Z. This was also very straightforward. Checked all the preloaded nuts. I did make sure that these were all correct. We did the feet. A little bit out of order, as you can tell, but that's okay. It all worked out. And then we should be right here. All right. Oh, we're right into it. Okay, so heat inserts. I'm thinking I'm going to put this down. It's going to bother me. So that. Let's get my insert stuff. I'll move the machine aside a little bit. Winamp, prove you're an 80s kid. Yeah, well, super late 80s / 90s, but close enough. I was a big fan of Winamp for sure. The fact that you know that is pretty cool too, considering we're literally like worlds apart. Hey Paul, how you doing? Alright, let's get those inserts going. My favorite part. Here we can do this view. As a side note, there's a couple side notes. One is the Sunlu filler dryer, S4. I'll talk about that in a second, the reason why I'm bringing it up. 2 is I have been spending pretty much all of my time that I spend downstairs trying to get this Flying Bear reborn, as you can see here. None of you guys can compare the size to that machine and this. But I think you can put 4 of these inside of that, which is kind of funny. But I've been spending all of my time trying to get that machine to run super conveniently on Clipper for all you guys that are interested. I know there's a few on the channel that are interested. And, you know, I have fun doing that kind of stuff. It's much easier to just unbox a printer, press go, but this is like actually doing it. So I've been trying to set it up. I've been trying to like hack the original screen to work with the CB1 kind of in this configuration to get Clipper screen running on the original screen. I have not had any luck. The machine's all running, everything's running, ABL's working, all that stuff is functioning perfectly. But that does not work because I have it turns out, because I have an old CB1. I have a version 1. And that type of stuff is only working on version 2 or 2.2. So I'm a little behind on that one, unfortunately. It is what it do. And right before I started the stream, I actually found my little Raspberry Pi V0.2W, which is plenty powerful. In fact, I think it might even be more powerful than the CB1. And they're coming in. You can buy them. They're coming back slowly. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some tests, get it running there, and then we'll figure it out, along with some other options where you can buy a screen. Because I do think that machine's just fun. So we'll do that. That's what I've been doing. That's why I'm not prepared for this specific thing. Alright, where are the inserts at? As always, 3D Max is giving away a roll of filament. This is our 19th roll of filament that I'll be giving away. So head over to the chat in the very top. There should be a pinned comment where you can go to the gleam.io link. It should look like this. All you do is answer a question, and you'll be entered. The question is, do you care about what brand makes your favorite printer, and why? Why do you care, or why don't you care? That will be fun little thing to go over. And we will go from there. The other thing that I wanted to talk about real quick before we start is this. So you know, I don't get paid to do anything. So that I try not to get controlled too much by any one company. But they did send me this machine, well, this dryer, this 4-spool dryer, and I haven't had a chance to take it out. And right now, Sunlu's running this on Kickstarter. Obviously, Sunlu is very well established in the 3D print community with filament and a machine and all kinds of other dryers. So they're just using the platform to, collect funds easier as a promotion. They're not using it to get the money in order to make the thing. It's already going to happen. So I don't have any worries there. But I do think that this thing is super cool. I know there's some people are baffled by why, but in my opinion, someone that always uses a bunch of filament, always has filament in their dryers, I think a unit with 2 or 4 like this is really cool. You can print right out of it. I really like the S2, which just holds 1. So this S4 with the same screen, the same controls, knowing that it can go to 70C and hold it very well. This one has fans inside of it. It just seems like a really nice unit. So I just wanted to bring it to your attention. Obviously, I get nothing out of it. I just legitimately think it's cool. It's like a freaking station. That thing is so much bigger than this printer. It's kind of hilarious. But I would really love to have it set up back here somewhere, like a filament drying station. Obviously, there's going to be people that say that you can buy a really cheap dehydrator, modify it, and use that for filament, and you can. But this one is already done for you. You don't have to tinker. It's not, rigged. It's like a really nice unit. And if it's as good as my favorite, Sunlu S2 filament dryer, I think this thing's gonna be really cool. So I'm excited to check it out. I haven't had the chance to do it, so yeah. If you guys are interested in that, take a look. It's on Kickstarter. You can search for it. Sunlu Filler Dryer S4. I thought it was cool. That's it. That's it for that. JP, yeah, I backed it. Oh, cool. I burned mine up. Oh, really? Which one? Obviously not this. It's not out yet. You burned your filament dryer just in general? How much money is it? That's a good question. I just closed it too. Sunlu Filler Dryer. I spelled everything wrong. Clicked all the wrong buttons. Good thing the Google can correct all my spelling issues. Let's see. Where is the Kickstarter link? It's just coming soon, but it should be live right now. They just haven't updated yet. I mean, look at the amount of tech that's in this dryer. That's super cool to me. I mean, that's cool. Yeah, we know how they work, but how do you get to it? Back us on Kickstarter. They haven't updated this link. Hey, Sunlu, If you're for some reason on my channel, I don't know why you would be. But I would highly suggest you update that. Let's go to Kickstarter. We search it here without logging in anywhere. Sunlu. There it is. Let's see. Holy moly. Okay, well, they blew right past that. Congratulations, Sunlu. You obviously have a product on your hands. This literally just came out. 30% off early bird. I don't know what age, you know, it's not a, oh, here we go. It's $91 for early bird. $101 for the second early bird. $141. Okay, geez, so this is actually pretty pricey. $151, $171. Okay, hold on. Let me make sure this is just for one. What am I pledging for here? Just one? $171? And that's with 35% off? And why are there backers here already? Why would you back this if these are still available? Unless they're not available anymore. Wow, that's a lot of backers that made it this early. Quantity left. Yeah, there's still early bird. Oh, only certain countries this ships to. I wonder if it's specific. Well, I don't know how any of that works, obviously, and I'm just trying to figure out while looking here, but you can figure out the prices here. Looks like it's somewhat pricey. Yeah, super early bird, first 300, they got it for 81 bucks. That's a really good deal. Yeah, like this one includes PLA. Yeah, this one includes 4 colors. This one includes okay, that's okay. So here we go. It's $91. It's $91 currently. That is the current going price. There you go. Really complicated way to find out the pricing for that. It looks like a PC case. Yeah, it's big. Let's see. Tijan, hello. Unfortunately, I can't stay. Oh, man, that's okay. You know, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. Checking in, say hello, see how Armor's doing. Yeah, man, we're doing good. How are you? 80 bucks. Thanks, JP. I should have just looked up. Oh, you burned up your 0.2. Man. Yeah, they do run hot a little bit, don't they? Unless you wired something funky. Did you see the new FlashForge M5? Yes, they were talking to me about both of their new machines. I tried to say yes, send them over, and I haven't heard back. I sent some emails to them, but I haven't heard back. I was having issues with my emails, according to Creality. They couldn't send emails to me, and I couldn't send to them. So I wonder if it was just around that same time. But I was supposed to get both of those machines. I haven't heard anything from them. Hey, Truggy, how you doing? All right. Ah, Chad, how you doing? Like a turtle head. Amazing. All right, let's get this thing heated, and let's get some printed parts going. So we need these two lovely little brackets. We're going to be putting in inserts from the top. Actually, can I get both of these clamped in here? We're gonna. Go. Alright, fine. One at a time it is. Tweezer's got him. Nice. Brian, I have almost bought that, man, I don't know the terminology, but the wheel hub that you sent me like twice now. I will eventually just say F and do it. You know, why go through the whole thing of buying the Logitech and then eventually buying another one Might as well just get something decent, right? But that direct drive unit looked nice. Yeah. Alright, let's see these go in there and in there. Okay. Let's get it started. I didn't charge this battery. So hopefully that lasts. Ooh, it's smoking a lot. Cool. Chill, ABS. All right, one down. Buy once, cry once. Well, looks like some app quit unexpectedly. Winamp. Man, all kinds of funky stuff going down in the past few days with streaming. Reopen, please. Thank you. Let's see if it'll just come back by itself. Nope. Okay. Hold on a sec, everybody. Let me just add it real quick. There it is. Okay. That's good. And it's probably gone from this screen as well. No, look at that. At least that worked. Wow. Set it off a bit more. There we go. All right. Back to work. It's good. There's so many machines coming out. There's so many things happening. There's the events. It's just non-stop. 3D printing right now is just non-stop. Anybody overwhelmed? Is there such a thing as like new product fatigue? Alright, that's looking... That's looking very nice. Come on. Come on. We have auto... Do we have autofocus? We do. There we go. Nice and clean. Get the light gleam on there. Very nice. I gotta look at the Creality K1 at Micro Center. Yeah. K1 is now complete trouble-free, just working well. I have the Creality K1 Max sitting in the box, but I'm choosing to like mess with the Reborn because there's like actual things I can do and like set it up and mess with it. Also, speaking of the K1, they released a new firmware, open source completely, so there's no more hacking. You can just install Fluid via Kia and do whatever you want. It's all exactly what we asked for. So I don't know if I'll get a chance to make a video sometime soon. But I know there's going to be a slew of videos on that. Everyone's going to be talking about it, hopefully, because them open sourcing that like they should have from day one is a big deal, I think, in my opinion. And there's a lot in there, actually, that's pretty cool. Like, their no Z offset setup is kind of cool. I think it's pretty great that 3D printing is evolving, but I do not see any major updates. I mean, yeah, CoreXY became a trend with Flipper, but CoreXY has already existed. Yeah, right, but they became mainstream, and simplified machines became mainstream. It's only been, what, a year and a half max? You know, every machine is a fast printer now. Like, there's a bunch coming from Creality that aren't, which should be interesting to see how they're received, because the notion, I feel like, by people that are, you know, well-versed in 3D printing, they would suggest you spend a lot of money. I don't believe that. I think that people don't need to spend a lot of money to get into 3D printing and make really cool stuff. So like the Ender 3 V3 SE, for example, I think is pretty cool. It's an Ender, but it does everything for you. As in, like, you don't even have to do a Z offset. And the cost is super low. You know, it has very simple installation, like they all kind of do. Just plug it in, bolts, done. So, like, you know, there's stuff like that that's coming out. So we'll see how low CoreXY is going to go. It seems like every month now we see a lower and lower price on those. We'll see where they go. I heard they might have a CoreXY ZX Ender 3 V3, something about 600. Yeah, they have a, I think they call it, I don't know about the core, but I know it's just called the V3. I think it's called Ender 3 V3. I'm looking at my SE box. The titles are crazy. There's several Ender 3 V3s. All of them have things at the end, and it's very complicated. I don't know why or who's naming these things. Unless they actually make a high flow hot end, the 600mm, it doesn't really matter much, but I don't think they would do Core XC. I think they could. I think they totally could. The main reason is because it would be significantly cheaper to make. You know, screws are expensive. Belts are not. So simpler, cheaper is usually better. So we'll see. I don't know. It's all speculation. Core XZ seems like such an un-Creality move. Well, what's a Creality move is to take open source stuff and to use it. And what's the best? You know, someone might say, before all these other CoreXY machines came out, Voron was the one, right? And looking at bed slingers, Voron makes a bed slinger, right? Well, designed a bed slinger, and that's the what's that thing called? So I think they're gonna there's potential that they take that with a wire, something wire. What's it called? Switch wire. There you go. Memory. The switch wire. It's very easy for me to see that they could take the ideas from switch wire and use it. So we'll see. I feel the Ender 3 V3 is going to be their version of a premium SV06. That's correct. That's what I'm going at. So I also think that it's made to go against whatever Bamboo's making, minus the multicolor thing. Because Bamboo's definitely making one of those type of machines. Well, at least that's my personal opinion. Has the switch wire become popular? No, because of its price. You not only have to have an Ender 3 or an Aquila or similar, but you also have to buy everything for the switch wire. So it's very expensive for what it is. Like, at that point, you can buy something else, like a 2.4 or a Trident. Or several, you know, of these. Alright, so I guess we should assemble one. Let me just quickly see if there's anything else that needs heated inserts while I have this thing on. I don't think so. No, actually, there probably is the tool head itself. Might as well get that done. Wow, we have a bunch of stuff to install. Cool. AV belts. Alright, that's gotta be here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. That's this. Okay, and it just gets two on the back here. Let me get two more out. Of course, I throw it away. For the IDEX Ender, I was thinking using longer 2040. Also gonna lose space. Yeah, IDEX is definitely interesting. I still keep an IDEX machine because it's just fun. I haven't used it very much, but when I do use it, it's really great. I don't even really use it for multicolor stuff. I use it to print two things at the same time, or to mirror an object, like things like that. I find that part fascinating. But using it for two different materials at the same time would be fantastic. Hey, 3D Displacement, if you're in here, man, are you still running your ANET machine? Your not the Plus, the non-Plus. Is that thing still running? Because you had that thing tuned better than anyone else that I've ever seen. All right, I don't think there's any more inserts for this section that I want to do today. So let's go back up. And let's start to put that together. I guess I can unplug this, set this aside, stay. All right. Access. Clean up a bit before I keep going. There's an Ender 3 V3 SE. Yes, I have that one. The Ender 3 V3, that's supposed to be the fast one. And Ender 3 V3 KE, that's going to come out soon. You know, they have an event coming up, so I have a feeling they're going to reveal it either at the event or before the event or during the event, whatever Creality likes to do. What'd you say, Brian? Let me see. Creality confirmed one of the versions of the Ender 3 V3 will definitely be Core XZ. Really? So there you go, confirmed. Yeah, like I said, I have a feeling they're trying to go head-to-head with Bamboo, whatever Bamboo has coming out. You know, I don't know if you guys saw they leaked a smaller build plate than the X1 P1P. So if Nathan is correct, which I agree with him, because it said for everyone, which means like cheaper, more accessible, because the X1C is very expensive and the other two machines are still very expensive. I have a feeling it's going to be a bed slinger, like he said. I agree with his opinion on that. I have an IDEX, but I hardly use it for dual colors. Yeah, for dual colors, same. Release date tomorrow. Really? Oh, I thought it was after the event. Okay, cool. What's the point of Core XZ since Z doesn't move much? Belts. Belts instead of screws, which means the Z would have significantly more well, I don't want to say significantly more precise, but it wouldn't have any metal on metal movement, that's for sure. Imagine a Bamboo the size of an O2. Right, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a bed slinger, because everyone means cheap. Not everyone can get one of those, but everyone can buy a bed slinger because there's less parts, they're way easier to make, they're way simpler, and Bamboo can make a premium version of one that uses multicolor, which is something that doesn't really exist. Obviously, Prusa's have the MMU, but as you guys can see, if you look around, not many have them. That must be a reason. There must be a reason for that. The carrot feeder exists, but it's really hard to tune. So if they can put that together, it should be cool. How do you think Creality will deal with gantry drop? I don't know. How does the Voron do it? How does the Switchwire do it? Oh god, I can hear crying and moaning. It is going to be a small printer. It's going to be slightly smaller. Because, you know, their whole thing is making the multicolor system more accessible to everybody. So it can't be bigger. It can't be more premium. It has to be It has to be a little lower, a little smaller. I wonder how Creality is handling the ZX's falling. That was just asked at the top. Sorry, Feder, you did mention that. Half paying attention. That's all good. Oops. It has a retractable thing. So, you know, the switch wire is open source. So whatever the switch wire has, they could have it. Oh, like one of the retractable badge holders? Yeah, I mean, they could make their own stuff. Creality's really, really, really big now. And really well established. They have rooms of engineers. Not just like 2-3 dudes. They literally have rooms of them. So, uses keychain retention. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But if it's already confirmed, they already did it, which is cool. All right. So I will be helping Creality not get set up, but I guess get set up at Earth. Nothing paid, nothing agreed. They're next to my house, so I'll help them in some way, shape, or form. Because the representative is kind. So we'll see. I'll be at the event. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'll also be at the Creality event after Earth. Looks like I'm at their guest table or whatever it's called. What do they call it? ShareFest. ShareFest, Maryland. Look at your boy. Oh yeah. Sam up here. Ian, so this guy's cool, man. He turned a problem into something so cool. Denise, I know that she's a writer, uses 3D printing, and I don't know much about Greg's adventure, so check out that channel. But yeah, I'll be there. I don't know what to expect or do or say. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to drink a lot. You simping? No, not simping at all. Voron tries to use readily available things in the base, right? But Creality has the ability to... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they'll make something else some other way. Probably some spring. All right, let me actually build something because I like discussions, but let's do it. M3 by 25. That's 30. Or the other long ones. 40. 35. This got to be it. Yep. 25. 3 by 25. Also, I forgot to mention this in the beginning. I mentioned that I was missing parts to Fysetc. They obviously apologized like crazy, blah blah, all the stuff. They said that they're gonna set up better checking methods for everyone that orders these kits. Taking their word for it, obviously, but they seemed to genuinely. Not upset, that's not the right word, but they were very disappointed that their teams let them down like that. So yeah, maybe this will help make the product a little better. Yeah, because like I said, they have a print farm, and they have a place where they assemble all the machines from parts from a warehouse. So it's two separate entities doing it, and clearly I'm not missing anything here. I'm only missing stuff from the printed place, so it must be something directly related there. Alright, so I need a whole bunch of shims. I'll just dump a bunch out right here. Hopefully I don't drop them on the floor in a second here. The other thing I need is one of those spacers. That's red. So let's get that. Uno. Dos. Oh, looks like I need 4 of them. Okay. Also, I got the X+3 dialed like crazy, and by dialed like crazy, I mean I did nothing to it at all. The stock Orca Slicer profiles print ABS so well. It's actually really impressive. I'm volunteering at Earth. Oh, you're gonna be there? Cool. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, I don't have anything to do at Earth. Only before. So, Creality is gonna be sending me crates of stuff to hold because they can't ship it to the event, and I was willing to hold it for them until they come pick it up. So I'll help them set up their thing, I guess. I really don't know, but my objective is just to hang out. So I just want to chill. So it's gonna be fun. It's fun hanging out. Hopefully we'll get that chance. I don't see why not. All right, am I doing this correctly? Spacer. Slide on, spacer. There we go. Alright, so we got spacer. We need 2 washers. How long are you here, Brian? Like, as in Maryland? 1, 2. And are you planning on going to the ShareFest event thing after? Washer. I guess I'll set this down so that they don't fall out on me. Alright, this side gets 2 washers, right? 2 washers, yep. Cool, let me know if I can help. Oh wow, that's nice of you. Yeah, are you coming on Friday? Actually, you know what, Brian? Maybe after this, I don't know if you'll still be up. I'll hit you up on Discord. We can chat a little bit. Since, you know, I literally live here. Alright. Okay, we got that stacked up. Stacks on stacks. I think I did it right. Mystery guest, Turtlehead Chad. Steal one of the 2K1s for giveaways. I'm the mystery guest. Now I get it. I missed it. You have orange. Okay, yeah. I'll never let Ender in my house. Wow, really? Even if I was holding it for some. Wow, like that? Why? Ender was my first machine. I've had a bunch of Creality machines. Why? Bad experience? Don't like certain Chinese brands? What's up? Who hurt you, Chad? Wow. Self-tapping. Interesting. Loaded, it was Jeff. Jeff, the real MVP. Oh, yeah. Alright, so one of these bad boys, guessing this way? Nope. This way. Is on top. Oh, I see. I see. I'm on the verge. Nope. I was about to say I'm on the verge of dropping everything. Yeah, I mean, I can definitely see how this is significantly more fiddly than the Trident. Like, this is the prime example of the fiddliness. But it's not too bad. Okay. Where's the Hodo at? Let's get the new Hodo. Oh, Brian, you haven't seen the new one, man. The new Hodo. This little thing's a little monster, apparently. Oh, wrong tip. Where's my tip? This is the wrong one. I'm like, that doesn't look right. There we go. That, no, does that look right? No. Wait. There we go. That's how that's supposed to be. Alright, I'll show you in a second. Yeah. Oh, Serge, are you in the chat? In the last stream, I had a finding on your mount. If you could make a hole on the bottom of your mount for a cable pass through, so you can charge the Hodo on your mount while it's on the wall. Oh, and you pencil style one, better one than the one you broke? Yeah. This one is way stronger than the one I broke. It has, just like the other one, it has multiple speeds, 1 and 2 over here. Very similar style as the other, as the big brother. Obviously nowhere near as strong. It's also extremely expensive in comparison. But this kit is just very nice. You charge the box itself and it like plugs in. Lots of little tools in here. It's very smooth and way more powerful than I thought it would be. And also fully locks out, so you can use it as essentially a regular screwdriver. So here's what we just put together. This little unit. Good looking little piece. We got a little self-tapper here, just holding it in place. Very nice. Okay. Almost bought the Hodo Next 01. It's on deep sale, 55% off. Wow. Yeah, I'm waiting for the vacuum. I'm very excited. I've never been so excited for a vacuum in my life. But I really want the vacuum. I think they said it was back in stock, so I should be getting it soon. It's gonna be fantastic. For filament storage. Like, that's my hope. That's what I plan to use it on. It's for filament storage. I think I did this one wrong. No, that's correct. They both the same. What's happening here? What am I missing? I guess you set them up the same way. I'm confused by the orientation. It seems the same. Hopefully I did that correct. Yeah, 2 shims. That, 2 shims, big spacer. Left is spacer, 2 shims, that, yep, so that's correct. So I guess I did it backwards the first time. So now I'm setting it up like this. Okay, fine. That worked out. The amount of mistakes that I make. See, I'm just a regular person. Let's see, where the bearings at. Nice, looks like a stronger WoW stick. I don't know much about them. I know that people use them. Like, that's a popular one. I've been recommended it before. But I feel like the WoW stick's probably similar to what the other one was. Like, just a slightly weaker version. This thing seems like it has some pretty good oomph. Alright, we got 1, 2, our last 2 bearings, 2 more shims, uno, dos, and then red spacer. Okay, now this should be the correct one. Is, let's flip. This thing would definitely strip some plastic, just like the other one. Sorry, I have to go. You don't need to say sorry. I appreciate you popping in here. Yeah, have a good one. Have a good one, man. Ah. Oh, who was in the beginning said that they got their filament? Like I said, I lost all the chat that was in the beginning. I have to restart OBS. Right. Cool. So here we go. We are set. Look at that shine on that filament, right? This is ABS by 3D Max. Okay. What's next? Did them? Oh, we're going right on the rail, huh? Okay, so this rail, we're actually using this thing. Oh, you did? Okay, cool. Yeah, you're welcome. Welcome. Yeah, so I'm guessing we don't use nuts because this looks like is threaded for everything. Nobody gets the filament. Wouldn't that be something? Now, Sergio sends them in bundles, like when he does big shipments. So he does like 2 or 3 at a time. So he waits about a week, 2 weeks. And then ships them together. You know, I'm definitely not going to request he ships individual things for free for me, you know, as soon as possible. So he can do it at his pace. You know what I mean? I'm grateful enough. Alright, so I wonder if the directions are going to be different. Also, another thing that I was talking to Fysetc about was the instructions, like the lack of their own instructions. And there was some stuff on GitHub that I just did not see. And they forwarded me images of how to mount the board, for example, because this obviously is going to be very different. This has a Raspberry Pi and a whole different board. This board is all-inclusive. It doesn't have one of those pieces where all the wires go into, like all the wires just go into the board. There's like a little zip tie area on the side. So it's very different. And it seems straightforward, but I asked them and they sent me a picture of it. And the GitHub had the images that I need in there. So that was nice. I just didn't see it. Alright, I wonder how this works. Let's get the rail. Ow. Did I just flick that little stopper somewhere to outer space? Did it go in my coffee? Probably in my coffee. That would be the guess. Okay, so I gotta be careful. I don't have any more stoppers. Do I have like a rubber band or something? Oh well, I'll just try to be careful. Hey Matthew, work ran late. We just built these 2 little guys. And now we're onto the actual rail. This weighs nothing. Like, just, like this weighs the same. It's crazy. So it looks like you need all of these screws. Like, all of them. So that's pretty cool. Let's do that. What size we got? M2x6, little guys. M2x6. I mean, M3x6, sorry. Nope, M2x6. Yeah, alright. Let's do it. You guys want me to zoom in a bit? Let's do that. Console. Come on in. There we go. Hey, Andre. That's not an X-Max in your thing, is it? I can't tell what it is. That might not be a Traxxas. How many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I got 10. Arma, yeah. Cool. I've actually never owned any Arma vehicles. Custom stuff, practice stuff mostly. Let's go middle out. I'm gonna put them in there loosely first, so that they're like generally in the same area. Once again, I didn't print that tool. I printed everything else. Why didn't I print the tool? Degenerate. You guys hear the music playing, by the way? Oh, and I finally got my Patstone working with the 80XL on my SV06 Plus. Nice. Thanks for help earlier. You know, sorry I couldn't help more. I was at work, so I'm pretty limited. Limited when I can like pop in and help. But glad you got it working. I still think it should be exactly the same as far as the firmware goes on the SV06 versus SV06 Plus. It should be the same because it's just a control board. You know, it's not Marlin. That like Marlin usually tells the size and all that stuff, but with Clipper tells it all that. So the installation should be the same. So let's just go outward. We'll see what comes from this. It's gonna be hard to tell if it's off at all because this doesn't have anything with it, but that's okay. That's what auto bed leveling's for, right? And this bed is mounted on springs. Hey, thanks for subscribing, Claudio. Welcome. Losi Super Bahare. That's old school. Preloading more nuts as per usual. Nice. Yep. Okay, so 2 and 2 on both sides. Yes. Let's give it. Oh wait, how can I do that? Oh, I don't need to preload. They are there already. How does that work, actually? Looks like... That's interesting. There's... They're not... How do you do that? That's gonna be fun. I guess we'll figure out how that works. They look like just through... through units. I guess we will figure that out. What do you do? Just hold? Oh, okay. I bet that's how it is. Oh, nice. So these little notches, that's cool how that works. So, here, let this thing focus. Focus, focus, focus. So, there's these little notches. Come on. Almost. Almost. Right here, there's a notch. Right there. There's a light. And that notch that usually goes into the The slots, yeah, that's gonna just slip in there like that. Okay, so then basically I'm gonna with some tweezers. Yeah, I'm gonna with some tweezers hold nuts, I guess. So you can't go through. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised that these aren't threaded. So far, the rest of the rail was, but why not thread these so that you don't have to change anything? Unless I'm blind and it is threaded. No, that just goes through. Anyone here in the chat built one of these? Is there anything different with them? Yeah, because there's no nuts to preload, so we'll figure that out. Make sure the logo will face the right way. Oh, that's right. Let's see. I guess I can choose, right? Don't let that bearing block escape. Right. Yeah. They actually give you extra little tiny bearings in a little baggie. It says spares on them. Okay. So, and which way? I'm gonna look forward a little bit. Which way is towards the front of the machine? Okay, so that's forward. So if I'm with the logo facing me, I face it towards me. And these things should slide in this way. One. So smooth, it just goes right on there. Like it was designed for it or something. Yeah, I'm really surprised. Really surprised by the fact that that doesn't have any nuts in there. That's weird. Oh well, it is what it is. Like for example, right now, oh, I need to preload more nuts. All right, I can't preload anything into here. How does that work? Okay, well, let's get those M3s and we'll figure it out. M3 by 12, 2 of those on each side. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we got M3 by 6, 2 of them on the underside. Now, is it possible that the plastic needs to be threaded and it just stays in? I doubt it. Yeah, that just drops right in there. So I guess I'm gonna hold a nut on the opposite side. That doesn't seem right. Looks like we gotta do some looking. These nuts must be preloaded. It's true, it's a requirement. Fysetc, GitHub, V0.2 R1. Okay, let's go here. Let's go to R1. And I did let them know that their links weren't working. We're on 4.1. I wonder which one I have. 7 months ago. Okay, so that's not updated. Yep, MCU, sure. Yep, we'll get to there. This is gonna be fun later. Print, okay. Where did I see all that stuff earlier? It was in this deal. Doubt it was here. Okay, right here. Quality part. Thumb nut times 3, we got those. Din mount, we don't need that. This isn't even for this specifically. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Docs. Manuals. Nope. Where did I see this stuff? It's always so like hard to find what you're looking for when you have to do it right away. Like when I'm not looking for it, all this stuff's here. When I am looking for it, I can't find anything. Oh, they didn't fix this, which is a problem. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Brian. You sent me that. Let's take a look at it. Let's go here. Let's get some double ads. Come on, we get the whole ad. Multiple ads. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. I would have been just looking and looking. Hey, Bob. What is happening here? Alright, so we did all this. Okay. What is that? What are those? What's this? Alright, I definitely don't have those. That's what I'm missing. Okay. Okay, so this part, these parts are required because that's how you slip those in and then you just put in the regular nuts. Cool. I don't have those. They're 10 millimeters. Yeah, no, they're printed parts. Yeah, I know exactly what and where now. Let me get the printer heated. Cause what time I got? Yeah, 10:20. We can get that in. That'll print. Yeah, I don't have that. And I know where they are. I remember those parts. So, let's grab those real quick. Those are going to be... Actually, if this is by them, do they have it in their links? No. Alright. And we'll watch the rest of that too, just to make sure. Let's go to... Where's that GitHub that I had? Nope. Alright, so in here, and then in add, drag change space here. I wonder if I'm going to need that too. Can't see these. Nope. Not that. This. Yep. Okay, this. So let's download this. Let me open Orca Slicer. Let's go. Handle. V2. All right, IP address. I remember I messed up the IP address of this. 48. Okay. 48. Test. And then it's like dot 10088, I think it is. Yeah. Alright, and I just realized you guys can't see this because of the classic situation. Arc slicer. Okay. Boom. They need to have, yeah, and they need to include it in their GitHub, so it's all in one place, so you don't have to do what I'm doing. I feel like maybe I'm less prepared than someone might be. Also, this runs so slow with all the other software open. Am I even gonna be able to use this? Oh. All right, and I did download that piece, right? Throw that in there. Wow, Orca, what are you doing? There we go. We need clone. There we go. We're gonna arrange. Here, we need to change a couple things. Go to strength. We're gonna change this to 3. This to 5. This to 4. And we're gonna do 30. And honeycomb for no reason, but the fact that I like it. Now let's go to device. I'm gonna crank this to 55. This can go to a hundo, and this can go to 150 for now. Oh, perfect. I think your V0 will eventually be the printer you sent quick prints to. Yeah, it's really great for stuff like this. Yeah. That's my hope. My hope is that it's sitting right here. And if I needed something like that, it's fast to warm up, it's fast for everything, so that's kind of the hope. What's going on? Man, the past couple days, software for me has been just crazy. Where did Orca go? Why the sudden luck? Oof. Alright, this screen got somehow very large in OBS, so a little smaller. Wi-Fi's like, nah, bruh. We ain't even gonna Wi-Fi today. How about you cooperate? How about that? How about that? Wow, something legit happening on the way. Okay, so listen to the other stuff. Let's go 150 on the hot end just to keep it hot. What is going on with Moonraker? Should I reboot the machine? I've done 2 small prints on mine so far this stream. Really? Forgot that I had prints on there. I printed, man, it's just the quality is insane. Oh, right, we're going on this camera. Printed these 2 handles for the top or the side, whatever. Just so I can maneuver it on my desk. Clean, easy, fast, simple. Should be useful. All right. That's why mine's on wired connection. Yeah, their Wi-Fi. It's not even the Wi-Fi. Well, it is the problem. The problem is that little Wi-Fi dongle is just crap. I thought about putting it on a USB extension and putting it up. Admittedly, this one's even better than the old one. The old one was worse. Daniel, yes, that's ABS by 3D Max. Just black ABS by 3D Max. It prints so well. Those came out nice. Yes, I'm very happy with the way they came out. Alright, I guess it's going slow because I'm watching it. Alright, let me just make sure that we are requesting these temperatures. We are. Alright, I'll let it warm up for a bit. Let's minimize. Slicer window. Minimize. Alright, and let's finish watching that video. Close. I'll leave that open for a little bit. Probably a good opportunity for me to tell you guys that, you know, there's a pinned comment at the top. We're giving away a roll of filament thanks to 3D Max right over here. If you want to purchase some 3D Max, be sure to use 3D Print SOS at checkout for a 5% off coupon off your entire order, even if there's a sale, which is very nice. You can't do double coupons like if they have their own for like a holiday, which they typically do. But if you just need to order some filament, 3D Print SOS will work on anything at the store. Okay, let's keep going. The sound is off here, but they're essentially putting in 1 on one side and 2 on the other side. Alright, so we'll take this out for when we need it. Okay, so he or she, they put that on. Alright, missed the spot we need. Okay, so before those, we align these things. Easy peasy. So that's the only question I really had. Everything else is simple. That's why I was so confused. It's like, how are you supposed to attach something to it? Because there's no way to do it. But it's pretty obvious now. Oh, dramatic music. The only problem now is it's really hard to get that out. There that goes. Get this one to shoot out of there as well. There it goes. Alright, slide that out. Carefully put this down. What is going on here? Alright, let's keep watching. So yeah, that's the same. So they'll just screw right in there. Alright, all that's self-explanatory. Anything else specific? Doesn't look like it. Okay, cool. I got it. Thank you for sending that video. That's extremely helpful, obviously. I haven't done ABS on mine yet. Yeah, it's phenomenal. So you kind of saw the settings, right, Daniel? I think 1 hole is on the top, 2 on the bottom. Yes. Hold on, Daniel. Let me open the thing again. Slicer window. Mine's minimized. There you go. So yeah, I heat the chamber to 55, the bed to 100, and then I do 260 on the hot end. And then in here, I literally just do the generic ABS profile. Nothing changed. Nothing changed here as well. Actually, the only thing I typically change is I turn off the brim because it likes to put it in here sometimes when you slice it. So yeah, 13 minutes, not bad. So it'll be like 20 because it's got a probe. Everything's out of the way. So we can handle that, and then we'll jump right in and hopefully get enough to put the belts on us, though. The belts are going to be interesting as well, but I think it should be enough. Let me gather everything else that I need. So let me get the belts. The belts are here. We can chug that. We're gonna need those really interesting little screws that attach the whole X-axis on. It's not these. They're M2s, I think. Yeah, these little guys. M2 by 6s. We'll need these. I'm gonna minimize this again. Wow, they heating up. Oh, yeah, let me check that. Because that was kind of weird too. So this one will go that way. This way. Ah. Alright, this one will be low, this one will be high. Yep, that's correct. Okay, good. Alright, let me put that on this side and that on this side so I know which way that goes. Gotta make sure the logo is going the right way as well. What's next? Yep, we'll spread that. These little guys, that's the ones I just set apart. Push it to the back. And tighten all the screws. Okay, yeah, sure. These guys, V extrusions. Let's get that out. Got 2 of them. Yeah, labeling them was... I'm very happy about that. Yeah, I've been happy with the default settings so far. Yeah, they've been good. Alright, we'll need these 2. Preload M3 nuts, of course. And we're endlessly preloading. Endlessly. 3 on each side. Get them out. 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. What else are we gonna need? Some M3 by 10s. Two by 10, no. 3 by 10s. How many of these? Just 2? 2 of them. And 2 more. Okay. And then we're on to belts. Alright, so we're good here. Let's go ahead and get that print started. How we looking? Why? First time being this bad. On this machine, at least. The other one did it. We need 260. I'm guessing it's not connected. Yep. Yeah, when you first showed you were going to build a small printer, I never thought it was going to be so much hardware. Oh yeah, the amount of hardware is obscene. Like, these Core XY machines are so complicated. A lot of people don't realize that, because now you can just take them out of the box and go. I guess when you start to maintain them, you'll know, because they are going to break, right? They print as fast and hot and closed. They're gonna break. So you're gonna figure out how much hardware. But these things are meant to be extremely modifiable and extremely easy to put together from parts anyone can get. When you can build your own machine from nothing, you're gonna make your own, simplified custom parts. These guys, made of a list of parts anyone can buy to put a printer together. So yeah, I can see why it looks like that to you. All right, let's go back to preview and let's shoot this over to the printer. Let's start a coffee. I drank a very expired energy drink today. I haven't drank an energy drink in years. I don't know why I decided today, but I coughed, not coughed, I choked on the very last sip of it, just when I got in my car, and I was coughing for like 2-3 minutes. And I couldn't stop. You know, energy drinks give you like a weird feeling in your throat. At least that one did, like a Red Bull. I was choking for a solid 2 to 3 minutes in the car, just alone, just choking. No big deal. Wow, this thing has disconnected more today than I have ever seen. Love orange kickstart. Orange pop without 60 grams of sugar. Nice. Our printer's going. So we will let it do its thing. I really wish this would connect. It's crazy. I wonder what's changed. You know, like sometimes your computer just needs a restart. I haven't turned this computer off or restarted it in a while. I doubt this has anything to do with my computer, but why not talk about it? Alright, so we are probing. Another cool thing about printing ABS is it's very quiet because there's no fans. Daniel, if you're going to be printing a lot of ABS, consider some kind of filtration system. This is something that I've only somewhat recently started, like, actually thinking about. But I'm assuming burning ABS, melting ABS is probably not the best thing in the world. It's like I have a air purifier that's always running down on the bottom here next to me with a HEPA filter in it. And the Trident has a crazy filtration system. I'm thinking about doing it to this too, because it's been the go-to at the moment while the Trident's down. Perfect. First layers are perfect. No camera installed on there. Probably should throw one in. Alright. Now we just hang out and wait. Caleb, we're printing parts that I didn't print. For this super lightweight X-axis, there's two pieces that go on the ends here that I did not print. So I'm printing them real quick. Should be about 15 or so minutes. The print itself should be about 13, but you know how this works. Like 15 or so minutes. That should be done, and we'll just continue. I know it's a slight setback there, but I think it'll all go nice and quick once we're closer. Marquez, hey, how you doing? Yeah, that's what I heard. I thought about building a duct to vent outdoors. Yeah, and there is an exhaust fan on there, but the problem, I guess, is that it's not like to get to it you have to take off the rear cover, which I personally don't mind. My old one ran without a cover on, but you'd have to finagle it a bit. Or you can just put in a similar filtration to Voron. In fact, you can use it. You can use the Voron bits to install, or even the what's the bamboo one called? There's one for bamboo, bento box or something. You can use that stuff that goes inside. It would be really, really easy to wire even. There's plenty of capacity on that board to do it, and since it's Clipper, you can set it up exactly the same way Vorons do it. Just need some fans. But you can make an internal one. And in fact, there's a big benefit to those too, is if you have an internal one, you can start it when you're heating, and it moves the air around, and as the bed is heating and everything's heating, it helps move that air around and stabilize the entire area. So yeah, like I have one called Clean Air by Next Gen. In the back on the bottom of the Trident, that works really well, and it has filter options. They use 2 50-15 fans to blow the air around, but it mounts to a 2020, and that's why I didn't say it just now, because the bottom of the X Plus 3 doesn't have a 2020. I guess you could just double side tape it or anything. I've been doing my honeycomb wall in PTG. Nice. Yeah, easy once it's all set up. You just click print, 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 and go. Ooh. So what's everyone printing at the moment? Anyone got anything on their printer? Let's see where we're at. 21 entries. We could probably make it more than that. Yeah, except I bought a cheap roll of PTG that wasn't dry. Yeah, PTG tends to take a lot of water on. I'm printing the honeycomb storage wall. Nice. There you go. TPU. Ballistic, have you added anything more to your V0.2 since the last time I've seen it? Last time I saw you were adding LEDs. This doesn't have any LEDs at all. A flexible dragon for Johnny in PLA. Nice. That's cool. Which one? There's so many dragons. I have like a flame one, a rock one, a leaf one, an ice one. Daniel, thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Hit that like on the way out. Is there anything else I can do on the machine while we wait? I guess I can go ahead and maybe do some bed stuff, but I'm gonna start printing Core XY conversion kit from a Voxelab Aquila X2. Nice. Which one are you gonna do, Will? Appreciate it, Daniel. Thank you. Yeah, Will, which one are you doing? That sounds exciting. Articulated Flame Dragon. Oh, yeah. I printed this one in flame filament. I have a couple more over there. These dragons. The NGN model. I'll put a Nevermore in. Nice. Cool. The little one? The little guy? Obviously. There isn't much space in there. Got a lithophane going. Still not ever printed one. The room is loud right now. Saw the V6 CHC that Truggy sent me in for some testing. It works well enough. Okay, nice. Yeah, I think if you're gonna do a custom build that's not just straight from a kit, I think I suggest doing the bamboo hot-end. Do the bamboo hot-end, really inexpensive, really great performance. Most Voron parts, you can fit it into most Voron parts. And there's obviously going to pretty much always be options for them and support, because there's so many of these machines. So I think that would be my suggestion. They perform really well, especially for the cost. What is it, like $32? Pretty good can holder, lighter, and joint holder I designed. Hey! So printing a can holder, and then lighter and joint holder. Nice. How we doing on the print? Almost done. Almost done. It's all in one. Hey! This model, Ender 3 NG. Let's check that out. Ender 3. It's 420 somewhere. NG Core XY. Whoa! Holy moly. Oh, this uses rods. Like it adds rods. Oh, yeah, okay. Now that I see it closer, I've seen this one. Cool, look at that. There's been some updates to this since the last time I saw it. Holy. Cool. I like that they belted that on the bottom. Nice. That looks great. So, it looks like you need to buy a couple parts. At least some extrusions. What is this mounting? That's wild. This is a Bowden setup, huh? Enclosed? Look at that. I love the fact that you can see slightly through the logo here. Well done. This is cool because this works as a mark. Isn't like just black and white from far away, and it works for more high fidelity stuff. Cool logo. Okay, nice and simple. Use the Creality hot end there. But that's kind of strange that they decided to go with rods. I mean, I get it; it's linear and definitely good. But being an ender, I kind of would have thought just nice fan to pull the hot air out. That's awesome. It's a free heater chamber. I kind of thought that it would be they would have used the 2020. Yeah, I remember this when I was looking at it before. Nice design. I kind of wonder how long that'll last going like up and down. But that's a cool little design. Clicky. Interesting. Also, the belt. That's kind of weird. Lots of stuff. How's the Reborn 3 been? Reborn 2. It's been good. I have it fully running through UART on a CB1. I finally got the config how I want it. I got a probing, I got a meshing, all that stuff's working. The only thing I haven't gotten is the screen working, the stock screen. I found an aftermarket screen. That stuff comes tomorrow. That'll be an option. But I'm going to try to get it working with this little guy that I found from my old Aquila. If it works with this Raspberry Pi, this is a V0.2. If it works with this, that means it'll work with any Raspberry Pi, and it'll prove that it doesn't work with my CB1, because my CB1 is a V1 and not a V2.0 or a V2.2. So that's where it's at. It runs right now off UART, just 4 wires plugged right in here, and then everything works. You don't need to power this in any other way, nothing like that. But if you want the stock screen running, you kind of have to hack it. You need a bunch of wires, like single pins. You need to repin it essentially, which is easy, but it's a bit tedious. But once you do it one time, you tuck everything away, and you have a working clipper screen on the front of the machine, and you don't have to buy a screen. So that's why I'm kind of like, I've delayed probably 2 weeks worth of videos to do this because I'm having fun trying the challenge of getting it running. But yeah, like you know, I have a bunch of machines here in boxes just sitting behind here that would technically be, you know, like popular hits that would make really popular videos. But this is more fun, and I just not that I'm getting burnt out on videos, but I feel like if I just only do the reviews of things that are hot right now, I'm just gonna get so bored. So yeah, the Reborn 2 has been a fun little thing outside of, you know, having fun building this. Because I think it's cool. I think it's a cool machine for the cost. It's crazy huge. Here. That's one. That's two. The one, two. This is literally 8 V0s in real estate. How many of you are in now? Alright, alright. It's almost 11, huh? I think we should have enough time. Let's see what the slicer is saying. $99. Oh, we're done. So hot. Woo! That's hot. Come on out, bed. Woo! Jeez. Yeah, 100C is very hot on the fingertips. Alright, we can disconnect this. No. No, discard. Alright, I can turn it off here. Alright. Would you recommend the Fysetc Smart X3? I have a Smart in a box down there, and I had it since day one. I've had it since before it came out. And I never got to it because they had all those problems with the X Plus 3. So that machine, I don't know, like, so as long as it has the new probe and the new hot end, it's gonna be great. That was its biggest thing, is it needed the same updates that the X Plus had. Obviously outside of the chassis itself, the chassis is fine on it. I think it's cool. I think it's a really cool machine. I specifically wanted it as a desktop thing, and the only reason that stopped me from doing a review on it, or even taking it out, was because of the issues that are now all fixed. And it's under warranty. So, yeah, I could easily recommend it. The Plus 3 has been so good that I could easily say that even if it's like a percentage as good as the Smart 3, I mean, as the Plus 3, it's going to be a good one. Alright, that's done. That's cooling. So let's heat up this soldering iron so that we can just go straight to making this happen. Alright, iron on. Also, what's happening with this view? Why is the browser window frozen? Why is everything on this window frozen? Alright, what's going on here? Why? What is going on? Here we go. Is that back up? Alright. And I haven't even done anything, right? Yeah, music's not playing. Alright, music's playing now. It's very frustrating. Alright, OBS. I'm gonna definitely make sure that it's updated before the next stream, because this is causing all kinds of problems. Omar, I've been using Xmart more than my others this time. Hey, Truggy, do you have the latest hot end on it and the offset leveling sensor on it? The system fan's annoying buzz. Nero has a video on how to tweak that. Yeah, they're all of their machines have annoying fan, and that machine doesn't have all the populated fans like the updated X+3, so you can move it and only have it on when you need it, which is nice. All right, can I pop these off yet? Oh yeah. All right, guys, here's the print. Just a few minutes and bam. All right, so what we need to do here is we need to install 3 of these, 2 on top, 2 on bottom. Sensors on the right. Oh, nice. Yeah, okay, that's what it should be. It should be the little guy, little sensor on the right. That's the updated one. And then the hot end has a sleeve where the filament actually goes into. And in my experience, I've had all of them. That's been the best one because it comes with a better fan. Where's this guy? Looks like it's updated. Alright, cool. Yeah, if it's updated, yeah, easy. I would easily suggest it. I like the look of it too. I think it looks kind of cool. Very light. And it's nowhere near as small as the V0, obviously. Like it has plenty of size. Pretty easy to open, yeah. And obviously, you know, it doesn't run on any kind of crazy clipper, especially if you update it to the latest. Their latest version of clipper that they use is pretty good. Just don't update it. As in, like, don't update clipper. Because that will break it. All right, got 2 inserts in. Flip it around, do those, should be good. The update takes forever. Yeah, they do. They do take forever. So I hear there's a faster way to do it by putting the card directly into the back of the display. It's really hard to reach, like a SD card, but it makes it much faster. But I have not tried myself. When I was updating my old one recently, I ran into some issues with the updates. I was doing the updates without having the image files, and then the updates that probably took like 2-3 minutes instead of 40, 50, 60 minutes. But obviously, depending on their update, you want the image files updated. Alright. If I didn't build a Trident 300, I would have gotten the bigger unit. Oh, the X Max. Alright, heated inserts should be done. There are just so many machines to choose from. It's getting harder and harder to make like an obvious recommendation. Like, you can't go wrong with a lot of these machines, and people that say otherwise are they're just picking a brand for some reason, like they're doing them a favor, like the brand is doing them a favor, but the brand doesn't care. All right, perfect. Okay, let's see how this works. The spare parts are very reasonable, yes. Meanwhile, 350 pest swaps, no problem. Yep. Yeah, they use branded parts. Did I make sure the pumps are... Yeah, no more heating. Okay. Alright. Let's get this done. This is on this side, this is on that side. This is 2, that's 1. Okay. So, these go into the end. Oh, they fit perfectly. Oh, right. I have to make sure the bottom is in the right spot. The bottoms go inward. Like that. Inward. Like that. Okay. This guy slides in here. Let's put these in. Oh no. Those. Okay. This one in there. Alright, keep that loose. Alright, now this isn't going to go anywhere. That's nice. And let's flip. Get this guy in there. Oh, that looks like might be a little too short for this. Oh, come on. There it goes. Alright, I'll put in longer bolts for this because they are from a different side. And those were 10s. Let's find that again. Where are my 10s at? M310. Let's get 2 out. With gravity root for K1 will be interesting what the public comes up with. Yes, so I think I mentioned this earlier. So they released all that, and it's you can upload it. You can use it right now. You can use the open source firmware right now, and it gives you root access. So you can install Kia and go to town. You can install fluid, mainsail, whatever things you might want are available already. So that's cool. I'll keep that in mind ordering it. I was looking at the Ender 3K1 standard and the FlashForge 3. I couldn't make up my mind. I wouldn't do FlashForge until the new one is released and out. But yeah, Creality K1 has been, now that it's fixed with all the extruder problems and now that it's open source, it's pretty cool. It's definitely pretty cool. Man, I can't believe this is the whole thing. Cool, obviously no hot end, but that's pretty light. Oh, also, I forgot to use this. So this thing was in the box of the Hodo, and I realized that this is magnetic. So when you put hardware on it, it stays, and you can put it in little batches if you have OCD, and they stay there, which I thought was nice. Okay, where we at? So, did I do this correctly? Lower, upper, yes. Alright, so we just put that on there, huh? And I'll face it to you guys. By the way, it looks like we have under an hour for the filming giveaway, so if you want to hop on there, now's your chance. I instantly did it backwards. This thing is just the most adorable. It's so cute. Yeah, this thing needs to be squared pretty good. Make sure these are super loose. There we go. Alright, so I'm guessing they attach now. Oh, you guys can't see it, sorry. Also, that's because I'm zoomed in. Let me zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, maybe that's too far. There we go. Look at this little beast. Look at that. Looking good. Okay. Let's go. I'm back. Hey. Of course I missed you. As you should. It was nice. I had one for my Fysetc there. Yeah, nice. Cool. Such a little monster. Yeah, it really is. It really is. Alright, those are pushed out. As pushed out as I can have them. Now we put in those little guys that I set aside. 2x6. Four, 1, 2, 3. I'm glad I started using this mat, by the way, because the other day I was doing stuff on this flying bear. I had it all flipped and I moved it, and it put a giant gouge into it. Right over. Oh, right. That camera doesn't move. Right over here, and that's super deep in 2 spots. So that would have been permanent on my table. So I'm really happy I grabbed this thing up at Walmart. Huge, and it's cheap. Real cheap. Alright, where did I put that bit? Right here. Yeah, like you can technically print all these parts in any color, and they do make the extrusions in many different colors. So you can make it whatever you want. It doesn't have to be black. Does it have clipper? Is that a trick question? Yes. What does not align here? Oh, okay. So don't tighten it at first. Okay, got it. So when they say self-healing, what exactly does that mean? So you can cut on it with a razor blade, and it doesn't necessarily self-heal in that sense, but you can definitely cut through it a lot without it having a line or a gouge. It's not that it absorbs anything, but it's very hard to feel it or see it. I have one of these mats at work. That's why I bought this one. It's double-sided too. You can have it on gray or on white, and they make them in other colors. But I have a very large green one at my office that I use, and we've been cutting vinyl on it, and paper, and cardstock, and all sorts of stuff for years, and you can run your hand on it, and it's fine. So that's what it means. Like if that was wood or metal, you'd be scoring it every single time. But this somehow, some way, heals itself. Yeah. Yeah, if you never had one, then you wouldn't know. So I totally get it. Alright, these tiny little M2s. Yeah, like I can see that if you like didn't have the best vision and your fingers were no longer as nimble as they once were, this would actually be a pretty challenging build. But if you can handle a couple small little screws here and there, should be okay. Alright, so now we're going to square this thing, because this thing is all kinds of wild. There we go. Yeah, so we push it all the way back. And that's how we align this. Now we can switch this out to a different bit. Tighten screws. We don't need to go crazy because they are going into... Oh, actually, they can't move upward from the inside of there. They can't rip out because they're going into that lightweight gantry. Can I fit this? No. Okay. This little thing is going to be so stout. See, how square are we? Still not the most square. Try to loosen it a bit. Is it this one? It's got to be this one. Tighten. Tighten. Alright, so this one now. There we go. Now it's hitting both sides at the same time. Woo! Sweet! This thing's gonna be zooming! That's how fast we're gonna print. Bam, benchy, done. 45 minutes left until the giveaway. Pinned comment at the top, everybody. If you're trying to win a roll of filament, you have to be in the United States and you have to be present. FlashForge M5 looks really nice. Yes it does. And then there's the M5 Pro. You know, the prices kind of scare me a little bit. The max temperature kind of scares me a little bit. The lack of Voxelab machines scares me a little bit. You know, FlashForge is the parent company to Voxelab. So. But oh, and also, everything's super proprietary and locked down also scares me a little bit. But I could very easily be proven wrong. Because on paper, bamboo is the same. And look at it go. Another hand you have to have is a silicone baking mat. Oh yeah, really? It does self-heal, but provides nice soft surface for your tools. Keeps things rolling around. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. They make those for car projects as well. Working on cars, they make like little fender areas so you can put stuff on top, and even on top of like engine mount. I mean, engine. Wow, words! I just literally froze up. The engine covers you can put on top of an engine cover. Put all your tools there, all your little things, and organize. Alright, full range of motion, we checked. Alright, now we're preloading these nuts again. Alright, how many do we preload? 3 on the outside. Okay. Preloaded. And what, this just slips right here? Okay. And this one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. There's so much hardware in front of me right now for the smallest little box. It's crazy. The size of a damn toaster. It has more hardware than my garage. Alright, so the fronts come out. Where's that little tool? Can you guys see this? Yeah. Alright, so this comes out in some sneaky way. I think I just locked it. I did. So come on out of there, fella. There's like a flat spot somewhere and it just pops out. Come on. I think it's right here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, pop out of there. And this one. Also, I can't like see it because I face this thing towards you guys. There we go. One out of there. Okay. 3x10. Signs of age. I love those for electronics work. Nice. Why wasn't this called the Voron? Nice. How you doing, fans? So freaking tiny. Yeah, it really is. This is a good way to kind of understand. I love my Max 3. Yeah, this is quite the opposite of that. All right, we got one in. A hot plate. It's just a heater for my coffee. A really expensive and elaborate heater for my coffee. It's pretty good. I bought my son Reborn 2. It's very nice too. Yeah, it is. That thing is big boy. Big boy printer. Alright, we gotta put those back in, right? Yeah, remove cam locks. In. Cam lock. Cool name. Okay, got that. How much does the printer cost plus shipping? If you don't know, it's fine. We looked last time. I think it was like $4.16 or something like that. But there's a bunch of coupons. Click all you have to, Caleb. If you just scroll down and click the link in my description, it takes you there. If you're ever looking for anything that I'm currently showing or talking about, it's definitely in the description. So check down there. The AliExpress store. That's how they do business. They obviously have a site, but for whatever reason, the AliExpress store is their official store, according to them. According to my rep. I hit the wrong button and started playing on my TV. Ha, hey. So maybe it was the right button. The Chitty, 1,070. Reborn, 490, I think. Yeah, it is 490. No, 490. Also, is it? I think it's even less. I think it's less. I also bought the clipper setup, including CAN bus. Oh, nice. That's cool. Yeah, that'll be a nice rig. Alright, so we're on to the belts. Let's see if I can get it done. Okay. I'm gonna flip this thing back towards me. Actually, you know what? Let's go halvesies. I guess I need to be like Ballistic Tech here and have like an overhead camera or something so we can have more angles. I gotta make another one of these computer arms that I did. If you guys saw that in the video, I need to make a better one, another one, and put a camera on top. 490 with extra build plate. Yeah, the bed sensor, I'm very unsure of. I could completely put that thing in the trash, in my opinion, and buy any other sensor. It'll work, I think. I haven't tested it enough to know. Once I get this clipper screen working, I'll test it a lot more. But the build plate is worth it. Even without the sensor, that build plate is worth it because it's a very expensive and awkwardly sized build plate. $390 with flex plays an auto leveler. Yeah, $390. Yeah, not $490. $390. I thought it was well, either way, it's very affordable. Yeah, it's an old school inductive regular sensor, and I've had one on a machine, and it just was not reliable at all. So the way to overcome that is to do a lot of pins, make it do an average, make it fill in the blanks in between. So there's ways to do it, but it's never going to be as good. And when I first opened the box and saw that that's the sensor that was in there, you guys remember in the video, I was a little disappointed. And that's so far been the only critique. But it's very hard to critique because it's essentially free when you buy that build plate. The build plate is the thing that actually costs money there. You're right, I was off by 100. Yeah, $390. Can you imagine? That's so much hardware for $390. What a deal. What a deal. You know, it has some downsides like size. But you can use that size. Like you can put filament spools inside. Up to 4, I think you can put 4, if not 3. And obviously when you're using a machine, it's heating them up. It's constantly keeping them dry. So must have been on sale when I got mine. Oh, is it the other way? No, $390. Yeah. Remove support. I did that. Oh, we gotta put those in now. Okay. 3x8, and we got the funky size. Okay. 3x8 and 3x8. This guy. Nope. Let's have 2x8. 3x8. Where are you at? Shimmering. Self-tapping. Am I just supposed to use a regular M3x8? It kind of looks like on that picture that it's supposed to be... Yeah, it's supposed to be a tapered M3x8. M3x8, found it. A good deal until I saw shipping. Oh yeah. Yeah, the shipping other places is definitely a problem. It's free shipping to the United States. Stopped at Goodwill today, see what they had, and picked up a coffee cup warmer. Haha, then I'm going to use the heater to dry my filament. There you go. I thought you were going to make a joke about this thing. Mika, that's not the first time we've been hit with some shipping to your country, right? A single spool of filament was like, what was it, $36 as the cheapest available option. I found a scale that I use to tell me my spool is getting empty. Nice, look at that, win-win. Good job. so I can throw this plate down here. Alright, so that's the belt retention going in. Do a couple threads. Do a couple threads. Leave these nuts loose, okay? These nuts are loose. Alright, belts. Both belts be the same exact length to ensure that you can proper tension later on. So what you're saying is cut them with their nut. Oh, it's just one. Is it Gates? Not Gates, it's Pow a lot dust proof. That's okay. At least there's a brand on it. Alright, so snip snip from the ends of both belts. Alright, so I'm just gonna put them together this way. We are gonna cut right in the middle. The inductive sensor has come a long way nowadays, yes, but not the one that they included. The one that they included is still the very old school ones. Alright, equal length belts achieved. Actually, I'll keep the snips out because I'm gonna need them. Let me get this out of my way. How much time do we have? 30 minutes. Just under 30 minutes to enter into the filament giveaway. Keep that in mind, folks. Okay, one cut, one clear belt. Burning the belts. Thread the ends of the belts through the X carriage like so. The tool can be helpful here. Tightening the screw on one of the beam nuts. Okay. We'll do the same one that's there. Smooth side, it looks like. Alright, give me the light. Ah, pull it up. Alright, come on. I'm giving a maximum focus to this. To ensure success. Looking forward to more people using the Reborn, adding clippers so I can follow along. It may be good with wrench, but I suck at code. Yeah, clippers coming. I have it. Like I said, I'm going to do several options. From the cheapest way to get clipper running on it, headless, to a relatively expensive buy with a screen so that you don't have to splice into any wiring. That'll be an option as well, but even that's $60 extra, so it's really not that much for what you're doing and getting. Alright, so we have that ran here. Let me show you guys what I was doing. So I was just holding it in place. So this one we have loose right now. The other one is tightened. The belts are equal length, and they're in their little channels. Oops, sorry. And they're in their little channels being held. So that's how they have it here. Let's keep going. Alright, so I have to run these things. It's always going to be just massively confusing. Do I have to install this yet, or what? This is just showing them to me. Thread belt A through the printer. So lower one first. Only contact smooth parts. Shouldn't be touching plastic. Alright, and then B. Like trying to tie your shoes, but worse. Nice. Like tying your shoes, but worse. Thread belt B through the printer. The B belt sits above belt A. The flat side of the belt should only contact smooth bearing surfaces. No part of the belt should be touching plastic. Alright, got it. And then securing, slip them in, push it into the back so you can pull it, and then tighten. Okay, so let's do that. M2 by 6. M2 by 6. Oh, not that M2 by 6. The other kind of M2 by 6. M2 by 6. Where are you? M2 by 8. I already looked at that. Oh, they were flipped over. Yep, right here. I'm not even gonna attempt Clipper. The benefits do not outweigh the stress install will cause. It's gotten so much easier, and I honestly do think that you would like it, but I understand. There's no way I'm gonna even attempt to force you to do it. I get it. It is overwhelming, but it has gotten so much easier. Like you'll see, Zumi, when I show this video and how easy it is. Essentially, when you get someone's bin file and the configuration file that's already done for you, like that's the hard part, is making those. But I'm gonna provide them. So all you do is you quite literally like drag and drop or copy and paste text, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. But yeah, I get it. I get it. Oh, she was saying, like, he said hello, hello. She said goodbye, goodbye as a jokey joke. Numeric, how you doing? Alright, let's get this installed. Just realized I didn't push these things in far enough. There we go. There we go. Okay. You said goodbye. You did. After a little battle with the pie, I'm over the tech and distressed. I get it. I understand. It's not for everybody. I honestly think Marlin's way more complicated to set up. Now, when it's predetermined for you and someone just gives you a bin, it's easy. But that's the same for Clipper too. It's only difficult when you have to set it up yourself. Like if you were to build a custom machine or something, and you have to compile Marlin like I've done in the past, that's way harder than doing Clipper, in my opinion. Am I doing this correct? Or did I put it on here backwards? Are the belts in the front? Yeah, the belts are in the front. Okay. Okay. 110 hertz. Oh, we gotta like tune these bad boys, huh? Wow. That's kind of fun. Dang, I didn't expect the whole entire hot end assembly to just be held by two nuts that fit right here. It seems kind of interesting, but maybe it's held on the back as well. I don't know. Seems odd, but I'm assuming there's more. Yeah, okay, it's held from the back probably as well. Alright, let's get these belts in here. Belt tension. Okay, so that tuning is the last part. So let's get them in here. The lower one first, this guy. Let me put this one here. Alright. Let's get it going. I'm going to need these tweezers. So it goes to the front first? Yes. Like lacing a shoe, but worse. But way worse. Alright, this just comes around nice and easy. Then we're going to go all the way in the back and down into here, into this groove. This is going to be a pain, I can tell already. Because it tries to catch on the gear, which it should. Okay, I can reach it in here. Yep, got that. Okay, let's make sure that we're doing this correctly. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, that's all good. Now we whip all the way around this thing. Just gonna go straight like this. And then should just go right back. Pretty simple, actually. Yep, easy peasy. And then let's hold it here for a sec. Let's see what that's like. Yep, that's it. It just needs to be tensioned quite a lot. Let's see. Perfect. Nice and smooth. Okay, so let me get it in there now. And then... oh, this is going to be a pain in the butt for sure. Alright, I guess that's why they didn't want me putting this on. It's almost like they planned this out or something, or made a how-to. Oh, I have so much to, the chat has gotten away from me while I was working. Cannabis? Okay, everything's fine in the chat. Alright, let's get this guy here and push this through that way so that it can be tensioned like that. Like that. Okay, and I'm going to put it back on just temporarily. 2 screws. Everything aligned? Cool. That was not bad at all. Not bad at all. Alright, let's do this one. This one is going to be different because it goes to the back first. It goes through here. That's all the way around. Make sure it's in the spots. We're all the way around this way, and now it's going to go through here, through the teeth. Come on, belt. Yeah, tweezers are a must for this particular thing, because you kind of have to guide it along as it gets caught. Here, I gotta rotate this. See the belt on the other end. Where are you, belt? You getting closer or what? let's try that again. I think I gotta go in some funky spot. There we go. That's where it's supposed to be. Here we go. Push it. Okay, it fell down again. Let me try to get it out of there. Yeah, this is definitely the hardest part out of the belt so far, but even then, not that crazy. Alright, let me make sure it's in the right spot, because it looks like it fell below the tooth, below the gear, which is going to be the problem this will have. Alright, let's see if it will fix itself when I pull it a lot. No, it won't. It will not, because... Alright, I might have to take it out and try again. Yeah. One more time, one more time. Guys, I'm just working and talking at the moment, just to get this belt through. Oh yeah, okay. Alright, everyone's still good? Let me just get this belt in there. How much time we got? 15 minutes. Alright, stay here, belt. Stay right there. You're doing great. And fell in. Okay, I see the point where it falls in there. So I gotta grab it and I keep it tight. And not do what I just did just now. Alright, by me trying to grab it, I'm pushing it down and it's moving it below the pulley. Here we go. Come on. Slowly. Slowly. Can I see it on this end yet? Yes. Come here, belt. Yoink. Yoink. One more time. Yeah. Alright. Got that. Now this goes inside, but on the outside of this pulley. Like that. And now we get to take this thing off again. Sweet! That was fun. I think their depiction of lacing a shoe but worse is actually quite a good analogy. That was like lacing a scratch. Alright, we'll pop this on, make sure I did that correctly. Something is looking funky right here. Alright, I think I did something wrong right here. Let me check. Oh, that's why. That's why that looks odd. I didn't go through the front idler. Alright, this goes around, all the way around. Yeah, okay. Alright guys, I'm okay. I'm good. And now here's the other pain of the... How do you even do that? I guess I can try to push it through here. There we go. Now, bada bing, bada boom. That's way better. Way better. And a little bit of tuck. A little bit of push. Alright, as soon as I can get this through this little hole, we are going to be cooking. Alright, definitely don't want to over tighten these little guys. Alright, belt. Boom. Oh yeah. Alright, we're belted. We're belted. Okay, so pull tight. And tight. Alright, the rest of the tightening happens with these larger nuts. Cool. We have ourselves a motion system. Those are some strong magnets. All right, I'm thinking that's good. So I don't have the app. Should I install the app? All right, let me catch up a little bit. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Buffering. Oh, did you lose me? Front idler. Yep, I forgot it at one point. Buffering. Am I back? Thought we lost him forever. I'm guessing I'm back. Stop motion looking for me. Must be a P1P camera. So it looks like we're back, right? I did see some dropped frames on my end, but now it's back to perfect. $60 ohms is the resistance we're supposed to have the communication. Let me see if I can see the playback. Why can't I see this live? There we go. Why is the chat running so crazy on my screen? I think it's working fine. Let's see, wave. We're dropped again. Guys, let me know when I'm back. Seems okay, choppy. Kind of going in and out. Fits with the porn music. Yeah, I can see it. I have a feeling that we have a storm. I mean, the storm here was crazy yesterday, but I didn't think anything was happening tonight. No, there isn't a storm. It's clear out. Alright, it's almost time to pick too, so according to me right now, it looks like there's no drop frames and the connection's green. But it was going red, and it's not my internet. I checked on the phone. Wonder why that's happening all the time. Very unreliable, unfortunately. Alright, so as far as tension goes, that's tension. This is which one? It's A. That's B. Alright, that's fine and dandy for me. Cool. Sweet. And now do I cut everything? Kind of feel bad cutting belts. Belt tension, sure, yes. They're equal, yep, sure. Cool. Tensions are great. Trim the belts to their full lengths. The amount you can leave depends on the hot end you're using. If the hot end sits flush against the X carriage, when facing flush, cut may be required. You know what? I'm gonna leave them not cut until I have to. So the next thing will probably be the hot end anyway. So I'll leave that on there until it's time. Let's see what the next thing is. Oh, the print bed's next. Yeah, okay, so print bed. Yeah, okay, cool. So the next stream will be the bed and... do I have to get this wiring through, right? Is there wiring for it? Yeah. Yeah, there'll be 4 wires going down. Looks like we'll be snaking them through. Okay. And then print head. Man, so the next stream is gonna be interesting. Just the hotbed is probably not enough for you guys to leave, just so you know. I mean, leave to jump in on the giveaway if you're into that thing. Yeah, I guess this isn't that crazy, really. Maybe. I mean, we got a lot done this stream. That's a ton of stuff that happened. Oh, yeah, okay. So maybe just to, like, here or something. Yeah, that's quite a lot to do. Yeah, it just keeps going and going and going. And then that. Wow, okay. It looks like it's trying to come back. Back-ish. Alright. Let's do, so as I was, hopefully it doesn't drop out right. Ugh. Sorry, guys. Don't know what the deal is, but I'm pretty upset. I'm drawing a winner. All right, we have a winner. M&M. M&M, if you're in here, please let me know because you won a roll of filament. And as always, I'll give you some time to claim it. It's not you guys. It's definitely on me. Uh, I can't tell. I can't tell if you guys can